My name is Trevor Goodchild, and I'm an ad policy specialist. I've worked at Facebook for years, and today I'm going to be sharing some helpful tips on what to do if your Facebook ads have been blocked. So you're running ads on Facebook, everything seems to be going great. Your CPCs are good, your conversions are going well. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, your Facebook ads are rejected. They're blocked, and you don't know what to do. Your clients are angry. They're yelling at you. Why aren't my ads bringing in money? Why has my product stopped selling or services stopped selling? And you're scrambling, trying to figure out what to do. Look at your ads manager and you look at the ads. Nothing looks wrong to you. Everything looks fine as far as you can tell. You then navigate and hit on that great button that you feel has got all the hope in the world inside of it, the request review button. And then you're excited because you feel like, hey, my ads are going to get turned on again. I requested review. I don't see anything wrong with these ads. Then crickets. I'll be going over some tips on what to do in this video on what happens when your Facebook ads get blocked. So why does Facebook even block ads? Why do they even reject ads? Wouldn't that cost them money, time, and energy for all the appeals people are doing for their ads that have gotten blocked or disapproved or rejected? Why would they even do that? Really, it's a three-part answer. Part one really is that Meta/Facebook refuses to hire more people to manually review Facebook ads. As a result, they're relying on automations, which are very imperfect and sometimes make mistakes, or even if the automations aren't making mistakes, they aren't really that clear to you, the advertiser, on why you're getting flagged. Part two is really fake ads and impersonations of legitimate Instagram and Facebook accounts is at an all-time high this year. People are getting hacked left and right, and it's crazy. BT dubs, if you get hacked, please don't come to me for that. That's a cybersecurity issue, not a Facebook ad policy one. So moving on, part three is, well, Facebook is a private website, not a public entity, and they have to limit the scammers. As a result, more Facebook ads than ever are getting rejected right now. More ad accounts are getting disabled because Facebook is fighting a hidden war against all the clickbait farms that have just exploded. So Meta's automations can't really tell the difference between you and maybe a clickbait farm, just to the all-time high of clickbait farms everywhere right now. It's just fucking it up for legitimate advertisers. Unfortunately, that's just the state of things. But you don't really care about all this because you care about the bottom line, which is making sure that you're getting money from your ads, money from your clients, and having your ads run and not have any interruptions in that. Am I right? Now what happens is you have to deal with the automations. Well, there's three main automations that you're going to be dealing with. So you got one automation that's scanning all of your Facebook ads to make sure that they're compliant and flagging you if you're not compliant. Then you have the second automation that does request review. Now here's the deal with request review. That's basically asking a machine to talk to a machine. Then you've got the third machine. And the third machine is the one that scans your ad account to see how many violations you've got in X amount of time. And that's what often leads to a lot of people getting shut down, where maybe Facebook is glitching out. Now, with the clients that I've worked with, most of the time you actually are not compliant with Facebook's ad policies. There's just 10,000 more that you didn't realize existed that you're expected to follow. Even if you're mistakenly shut down, the automations are going to say, hey, this is a pattern that we're seeing, that this is a bad actor. We need to take them down completely. What really happens is I see a lot of folks that are in the advertising sphere say, oh, I was shut down out of nowhere. Well, actually, it wasn't shut down out of nowhere, because here's what happens. Advertisers don't realize how much the automations really do make mistakes when flagging ads. Now, let me flip this on its head, because most of you are going to say, oh yeah, they mistakenly flagged me or my buddy in e-com. Or when I say that the automations make mistakes, sure, you can get mistakenly flagged for a violation that you're not actually making. But being a Facebook ad policy expert, having worked at Facebook and ads, what I can tell you confidently is most of the time, you are actually breaking the ad policies, even if Facebook is just not very clear on which policy or why or how to get compliant. That's what I help with. But really, the mistakes that the automations often make that throw everyone for a tailspin is when they mistakenly approve ads that shouldn't have been approved in the first place. More than once, Facebook has mistakenly approved an ad that really shouldn't have ever been approved in the first place. So you have this false expectation now. Oh, well, the ads that I've been running for X amount of time are great. They've always been approved. Now, out of nowhere, Facebook has shut me down. Really? It wasn't out of nowhere, because a lot of the time what happens is your Facebook ads really weren't supposed to be approved in the first place, but the automations are overloaded with so many ads, billions per day, that they have to scan and either approve or reject, that you slipped through the cracks. They didn't catch whatever was in your ad, and now it's been running live. Maybe it's been running live for a full year. You never know. The point is that it sets a false precedent, really, about what is actually allowed on Facebook and what is not. And that's part of what really gets people in trouble, because they don't really know what to judge, what barometer to judge what's compliant versus what's not. But that's why I'm here to help. Let's get back to what to do if your Facebook ads are blocked. The first step really is mental, because look, if you're getting outraged and upset that your Facebook ads have been shut down, that really eliminates your peripheral vision. You have to be fully aware and perceptive in order to accurately diagnose what's going on. Speaking of which, that also means you have to think like Facebook does. So look at your ad through Facebook's eyes and say, hey, if I'm Facebook, what would I shut down about my ad? And if you want some help thinking like Facebook automations do, remember the analogy I made in my blog, Common Facebook Ad Policy Violations Explained? Facebook's automations in reality are kind of like Ward from Leave It to Beaver. Facebook, aka Meta, has an outwardly hip, youthful, progressive vibe, right, and all that, but actually they reflect more of a 1950s conformism when it comes to how they flag content. So like my blog says, you kind of got to look at it like Facebook is the father, Ward, from Leave It to Beaver, where he's kind of sternly disapproving of certain things he doesn't feel are realistic, or maybe he feels like something is spammy. He's reading in a newspaper in his brown leather chair. Older articles like this one say, just delete your Facebook ads. But hey, you're just playing Russian roulette with Facebook if you're doing that, basing your success in ads on luck and guesses. That's not really a good strategy to have, because if you delete the ads that have already been rejected without finding out first why they were rejected, then you'll never get ahead. You'll probably make the same mistakes again in future ads, and then you'll get shut down yet again. So as I wrote in my article for Social Media Examiner, you want to screenshot the ads that you have rejected first before deleting them, so that in case you're working with someone like me who's a Facebook ad policy specialist, I can then review the ads that you've gotten shut down for and then determine just how badly fucked you are with Facebook's ad policies violations and what chances you are of getting your ads live again. How to recover blocked Facebook ads. Now, first, let's talk about what not to do when you're having a situation where your Facebook ads have been rejected or disapproved or blocked. A lot of social media sites will say to you, if your Facebook ads are blocked or ad account is disabled, just create a new account. One website says whether your appeal has already been rejected or you're still waiting for the response but need to get your ads running again, you might want to create a new account. Without a specific answer for what got you flagged in the first place, this is foolish advice. Also, as I've blogged in Essential Facebook Ad Policies to Know, Ultimate Guide, before you even begin to work with anyone on your business manager and put them in the people section of your business manager settings, make sure they don't already have ads running elsewhere, where that could jeopardize your own ads if their ads get rejected, and then Facebook's automations follow them, see that they're in your business manager, and then shut you down as well. That website's article also says for you just to hit the appeal button, but if you don't know exactly why you got shut down, that's not really going to increase your chances, because you're appealing an ad that is clearly in violation of Facebook's ad policies, and you're asking Facebook,
hey, make an exception for me, allow an ad that is non-compliant to stay on your platform.
That's not really going to up your chances of understanding why it got shut down. Plus, when you're chatting into Facebook ad support is going to be a lot more receptive to you if you actually understand somewhat why you got blocked. That whole,
I don't know why I'm shut down. Please reactivate my ads approach.
You made my wife run away and my dog died, everything's your fault, really not going to help you out. Do you insult the waiter before your food is served? Not a good idea. Probably don't use that same approach with Facebook ad support as well. If you'd like some pro tips on disabled ad accounts, check in the upper right-hand corner of the screen for that video, and you'll get some pro tips there as well. If your Facebook ads continue to get rejected over and over again, you really need to take a closer look and audit your funnel. And you want to look at your Facebook ad. First, start with the ad copy above the creative, then look at the headline below the creative, then look at the creative, then look at your landing page, and then also make sure that your privacy policy is compliant. Otherwise, you're probably going to be continuing to get your ads rejected, and that won't help you out, because that results in ad accounts being disabled, business managers disabled, and Facebook pages getting restricted from advertising. You definitely don't recover a blocked Facebook ad by resubmitting the same ad with the same policy violations within it over and over and over to Facebook. You're also not going to get your Facebook ad to be reactivated by just chatting into Facebook ad support. Because look, let's be honest, Facebook ad support reps have never run ads that have gotten actual ROI, so they're not really going to give you any guidance on what to do. Circumventing systems is a flag they're going to slap you with if you keep resubmitting that rejected ad. That's like running a red light in rush hour traffic with a cop right behind you, pulling you over and giving you a ticket for running that red light, and then after he lets you go, immediately running the next red light into a traffic jam. What some ad agencies have done is they keep submitting the same Facebook ad over and over again because they discovered that maybe they can get it approved sometimes. And that's only gaming the system where Facebook makes a mistake approving a disapproved ad. Again, like I said earlier, this sets a false precedent because now you think something that's completely against policy, or at least maybe 30% against policy, is somehow compliant because, oh, Facebook accepted it. Therefore, this means it must be fully following their rules. Do you realize how vital it is to audit your ads before resubmitting them for a new review from Facebook ads? If you're not doing that, that's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. I've seen even some YouTube videos give incorrect information about the flag circumventing systems and what it's supposed to mean. They're using guesses and they're presenting them as facts. They're saying that, oh, you won't get in trouble for making new ad accounts after your old ad account has been disabled. What you need to do to have the best chances of getting your Facebook ads live again is to audit your funnel first and determine exactly why Facebook has shut down your ads and then appeal. If you have trouble deciphering exactly why your Facebook ads have been blocked or shut down, I'm a Facebook ad policy specialist. You can just click on the link in the description to book a discovery call with me to see what's going on with your funnel. So let's do a quick review. First, consider where Facebook is coming from and take a step back emotionally and look at your ads logically. Your ads may have been mistakenly approved before. Remember the 3 automations that scan ads for policy strikes, and that Facebook is outwardly progressive, but really the automations are conservative and what they consider to be a violation of ad policies. Don't trust Facebook ad support advice. They have never run ads with ROI. Also, screenshot rejected ads before deleting them so that you understand exactly what was going on before when you got shut down. Audit your Facebook funnel to determine what triggered the flags. Remember, that could be ad copy above the creative, the headline beneath the creative, your landing page, the ad creative itself, whether that's a static image or a video, or it could be that your privacy policy doesn't meet Meta's criteria. Don't create new ad accounts without knowing first why you've been disabled. Clean up your funnel first and make it compliant before submitting. Once you've cleaned up your funnel and made it compliant, then submit your ads for re-review. After you've cleaned up your lander, cleaned up your ads, your creative, now that that's compliant, or at least your best guess on that, unless you're working with me, where I can give you definite answers, then resubmit Facebook ads for approval. Are you tired of just guessing on why Facebook has shut your ads down? Are you tired of Googling and looking at LinkedIn, looking on Quora, looking on Reddit, looking on YouTube here to try to find solid answers? Listen, I've worked at Facebook for many years. You can schedule a discovery call with me with the link that's in the description of this video. But keep in mind, I do get hundreds of emails every single week from ad agencies that would like to work with me. There is a little bit of a wait time sometimes in scheduling a call. If you'd like to skip the line, you can click on the link for skip the line and get prioritization to get to the front of the line. Choose that link if you're in a hurry and would like to get your ads compliant and live and running faster. Well, I hope you found this video useful and helpful. I wish you the best of luck running your ads this year. Thanks.